I know how the conversation goes. You say to yourself, self, I want to take a sabbatical. I want to quit my job and travel for a year. And yourself says back to you, do you have sabbatical money? You know that it's my mission to show you that you do have sabbatical money. So we'll talk about that today. But first, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie Perry. When I was 41, I quit my job to travel for a year on savings. Now I'm a year-round house sitter. I'm the creator of House Sitter School, and I help people who are feeling burnout take time off from work to travel on a budget. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, please, and make sure that you ring that notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Welcome. Okay, so how do you figure out if you do have sabbatical money? There are two different ways to go about this, okay? The first way is to decide exactly what you want to do on this sabbatical, how long you want to be gone, where you want to go, what kind of activities you want to do that are going to cost you money, and work from there. I've mentioned a couple of my favorite research resources, numbeo.com and nomadlist.com. Okay, so let's say you've decided you want to take a sabbatical for 6 months and you want to visit 6 different cities, right? And you decide you want to go to Mexico City and Lisbon and Johannesburg and Muscat, Oman, which is a place I'm really dying to get to, Bali and Tokyo, right? So then you need to do some research and find out what a month in those cities are going to cost you. People are sharing information like crazy on sites like nomadlist.com and like numbeo.com. People will tell you what they're paying for an apartment, for a hostel, for an Airbnb, for an apartment outside of town, for a house, you get it. So you can look on those sites and see what it's going to cost you, and then you know that this is what your budget is, and this is how much money you need to make or earn or save in order to take your sabbatical. So if you have places that you're really eager to get to and events that you really want to participate in, work in this direction. I've told y'all before that I really wanted to see the Loy Krathong Lantern Festival, Yipeng, so it's got 2 different names, Loy Krathong Yipeng Lantern Festival in Chiang Mai, Thailand, which happens October or November every year. And then I wanted to be in the Philippines for Sinulog Festival, right, so I had some places that I wanted to travel around to at different times. And so if your gap year or your sabbatical is focused on certain events or certain places, certain cities, then map them out. Find out how much it's going to cost you to stay in that town for that amount of time, and then also how much it's going to cost you to get from place to place. Momondo.com is my favorite flight research tool. So you can check out Momondo and see what it costs to get from place to place. So you might be going from place to place, but you don't have to fly. Seat 61 has all the train travel information you need. If you know where you're going and how long you're going to be in each place, let that dictate what your budget is and how much money you need to save or earn. I knew that I wanted to spend 12 months in and around Southeast Asia, and I knew that from research that pretty much budget travelers were doing this on $40 a day. So that told me that I needed to save $14,000, $14,000 plus. And so that's what I did. I worked to save that money, and when I had the money, I left. But there are other kinds of sabbatical takers who are less tied to specific destinations and just want to be gone for a year. For you guys, it might seem a little bit more difficult to determine what your budget needs to be. So I think the simplest way to figure this out is to do the opposite of the first group of people. If you're wide open, I think it's much easier to just decide how much you have to spend, and then just look at sites like Numbeo and Nomadlist and decide where you can go that fits within your budget. This works best for people who either already have money saved up to travel, who have a monthly recurring income that they're going to use to travel on, like a retirement pension or disability check or whatever, alimony, or if you have income, if you have a way of making income. Maybe you have a part-time job that is online and it's something that you can do from anywhere. Or maybe you're a coach or an author or something and you have monthly income then you can just look at where that income is going to take you the furthest. It's a big world out there. There are lots of choices. You can start with my list of 50 cities where you can Airbnb for $500 a month, okay? So that link is in the description. I've compiled a list of 50 cities, just like it says, where you can Airbnb for $500 a month. That list lets you know that these are affordable, economical places. Okay, so what if you're not in Group A? You don't already have a predetermined list of locations and length of time that you want to travel, and you're not in Group B, where you don't have money already set aside for your gap year, but you still want to take a gap year. You still want to take a sabbatical. You can still do it. Here's how. You need to come up with sabbatical money. I'm hosting a 5-day sabbatical money challenge that starts on January 20th, 2020. If you're in Notification Gang and you're watching this video right away, then you have time to join the first challenge. The link is in the description, of course. It's vicarious.com/funemployment. I know, it's weird. Originally, I was going to call the challenge Funding Fun Employment. Fun employment is just being unemployed with a purpose. But then I kept having to explain what fun employment was. So it's now called Sabbatical Money, but the link is still Fun Employment. Okay, so that was a long explanation. But go to vicarious.com/funemployment and sign up for the 5-day Sabbatical Money Challenge, okay? So what is this challenge gonna be like? Every day for 5 days, I'll email you about a new source of funding that you can use to take time off of work to travel. And then I'll be going live in the Sabbatical Money 5-Day Challenge Facebook group just to answer your questions. So you'll be able to get your questions answered. You'll be able to talk to me without having to pay for the one-on-one call, without having to book a call with me and pay money, right? The challenge is free. So what I'm going to be talking about during this challenge is ways to cut costs significantly during a sabbatical and ways to make money during a sabbatical. If you know that you want to take time off from work to travel, but you don't have a pile of cash saved up and you don't have monthly income that you can use to travel on, this challenge is for you. If your personal goal is to see the world, or if your personal goal is to take time off of work and write a book in like a DIY writing retreat, or if your goal is to do some volunteer work around the world, you should be able to do those things and still eat. Like, you shouldn't have to starve just because you want to do what you want to do for a while. If you're watching this after January 20th, it's not too late. Go ahead and sign up for the challenge, and I'll let you know when the next one comes around. You'll have to sign up with your name and your email address, and then you'll get an email that says, please confirm. So you'll have to confirm, and then you'll get the welcome email from me, and then I'll stay in touch and let you know when the next challenge is coming up. I'm recording today from Leon, Mexico. I'm in between house sits. I'm heading to Austin on Sunday. So again, Notification Gang, if you're in or around Austin, I'll be there January 20th through February 18th. So holler at me. Maybe we can hang out, I hope. But in the meantime, I'm here in Leon. This is my first time in Leon, Mexico. This is in the state of Guanajuato. Guanajuato City is my favorite city here so far, but Leon is like really nice. It's a little more modern and has a little more conveniences than Guanajuato or San Miguel de Allende, without being super expensive. I'm here during the state fair too, so that's been great. I've been to the state fair twice already. It was 12 pesos, which is about 60 cents, I think, on the weekend. And then I went back during the week and it was 70 pesos, which is $3, $3.50 maybe. But that included unlimited rides. But I was not there to ride. I just wanted to eat. The food was so good. They had food from everywhere, Here they do gorditas. So when I was in Ajijic, which is in the state of Jalisco, the sandwich that they do is a torta ahogada. I think I'm saying that right. And it's just like French bread and meat. I usually got chicken and whatever. It's a sandwich. Here they do gorditas, which is like a deep fried tortilla sandwich thing. So it's been fun going to the state fair and eating like different types of food. I'm recording this on Friday, so I may sneak back to the state fair on Saturday and eat one more time before I go. If you're following me on Instagram, I'm at Vicarious. So if you're following me on Instagram, I'll show you some pictures of the fair. So that's the end of my Leon fun. I leave on Sunday. I'll be in Austin, like I said. Don't forget to click the links in the description to get your list of 50 cities where you can Airbnb for $500 a month, and join the Sabbatical Money 5-Day Challenge. Go to vicarious.com/funemployment or click the link in the description. Let's work out together how you can afford to take a sabbatical. Please take a second to hit the like button on this video and share it with anybody you know who wants to take some time off of work to live their dream. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
And then I went back during the week and it was 70 pesos, which is, I don't know.